Hey, what's up? What's going on? Wanted to jump on here to share and talk about a very important topic. So, if you don't know me, my name is Ashley Kennedy. Just putting a lip gloss on y'all. So, welcome to my channel. On this channel, I like to talk about different things regarding life, education, ministry, different things like that. You'll kind of get a combination from me on this channel, but wanted to jump on here and really just share about um, fibroids. I am actually a fibroid survivor, and this is starting to be talked about more and more and more, which I'm grateful for. I dealt with fibroids. Well, I had a fibroid for years, and I didn't even know it. And I actually had to have surgery a couple of years ago to actually have it removed. And so I wanted to just jump on here real quickly and just share some information because there are women and even possibly even teens, young adult women who may really be struggling with fibroids and just may not even know it. So I just want to share that because again, they can be very painful. They come in different sizes. They are actually non-cancerous growths that can be inside of your uterus in different places. And so it's just important that you do your research about it. I am not a medical professional, but I do want to share just a little bit of my story. I'll probably be doing some different shorts with some other information that you can pay attention to because again, a lot of women, I believe, struggle with this and have no idea. I went for years and I had no idea. I discovered, I learned later on that my mom actually had them when she was younger as well. So it's really important that you know your family history. But let's just go ahead and get to it because let me just get to it. Okay. So when you are dealing with fibroids, a lot of times it's easy for them to go undiagnosed because when it comes to your menstrual cycle, you can just think that you're supposed to experience all of this painful cramping. And so that's the number one sign or symptom that you really need to pay attention to. Your cramps, you should not feel like you are dying. It should not feel like that. If you have excessive bleeding, it should not be like that either. If you are, this is a really key one. This is one that really triggered me was when medicine no longer helps you. You really need to go get checked out. When pain relievers are not working, that is a sign that it is something that is more serious, okay? Because the pain relievers aren't even helping anymore. So it's very important that you note these different things, especially with our younger ladies, because they just may be so used to, and older women as well, just so used to, hey, we have to experience all of this pain every single month, but it just may be something totally different. It could be a fibroid. And that is something that you really want to get checked out. You can have different back issues. I know there were times where I felt like I was dying. I was incredibly nauseous. I would even vomit as well. So those are some other things that you can look for, and make sure you go get tested. I have learned that there are so many different, there are various treatment options, some that are surgical, some that are not. There are different things that you can do to deal with it naturally as well. Because one of the other things that I have discovered over the past few years is that for me, I'm just saying what works for me, but I believe that it definitely makes sense, is that fibroids are inflammation, right? Okay, so inflammation in the body on the inside, though. And so some of the things that I started doing was I began to take sea moss, which is something that really helped. I could tell a difference for sure, especially when it came to just the pain and the nausea. That helped out a lot. Also, taking vitamin D, that was something else that helped because also with fibroids, it can really make you anemic. You can be anemic. And so that's another sign that you need to get checked out even more when you find yourself having that low iron constantly, right? So because fibroids are like blood suckers, I want to say that. So these are different things that you want to research, that you want to look up. Also, some of the other things that I did, I cut out meat. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. Welcome to my blog. So I cut out meat. Now I still eat seafood sometimes, so I'll say that. But other than that, I cut out meat. Um, I really try to cut down on the dairy. I still eat dairy a little bit. I really have to watch for that though. The processed foods, really trying to get more and more towards a vegan lifestyle, more and more plant based. Definitely cutting out on sugar as well, because all of these things I was finding was making my fibroid much worse. Okay. And so these are some things that I definitely encourage you to try. If you or someone you know are dealing with this, make sure you begin implementing those things, because a lot of the different foods that we eat, and it's different for different people. So I'll say that, but a lot of this stuff is just not good for us or in access. I'll say that. And so it's just very, very important that we take care of our health, because there is only one you. It's very important that you know your family health history along with your spiritual history, educational history, all of that, just so you can know what's in your bloodline, what's going on. So you're not taking off guard when you begin to experience different things. And a lot of this stuff is spiritual too, but that's another conversation, a separate conversation. But in the natural, when it comes to fibroids, definitely pay attention to your body, how your body reacts and responds to different things, different foods, different environments, things like that, because a lot of these things can really, a lot of our pain can really be reduced and alleviated as we begin to be more mindful of what we consume, what we put inside. Okay, so I'll be honest and say, like, I had really bad eating habits. I did, definitely continuing to get better over the years for sure, especially the more I continue to learn about how food affects the body and all of that. So it's just really important. I did end up having to have surgery. I had to have a myomectomy to where they were able to remove it. And so I was really grateful for that. It was a painful recovery process. So I'm glad that I was able to work from home, even though they were saying, hey, oh, you should be good by the end of the weekend. No, allow your body the chance to recover, to heal. Take that time to rest. So I definitely suggest making sure you have some savings. If you don't have any PTO, make sure you have some savings so you still, have money that you can live off of, but take that time to rest. And I will also say it's very important just to really advocate for yourself. Don't take no for an answer. If you're feeling that something is wrong, continue to be adamant so you can receive the testing that you need when it's time for surgery. Make sure that you are constantly checking in, following up. Make sure that you understand what procedures are being done to you and for you, the different medications that you will be on. Really be very intentional in your own healing process just as you go through this, because it's very easy for things to be botched, very easy for things to not be done right if you don't have the right medical provider. So you really, really, really want to advocate for yourself, for your friends, for your family members. Okay, being very alert in the entire process, talking to other women who have gone through it. It's really important for us to use our voices. Don't remain silent. I'm really not on remaining silent about anything really anymore, because silence, all that does is just, it brings about shame. It keeps you and others from knowing what's going on, from finding solutions and answers. So talk to people, put it out there, join a different group, all of that. Every time I share a different part or piece of my testimony, I end up having someone respond and say, hey, I've experienced that, or hey, I have a question for you. I know exactly what you're talking about. So there is no shame in any of this. Okay. Healing can come through the conversation, getting the information and all that you need. So I just wanted to get on here and share that. I know this is quite random, but I should have did this video weeks ago. So just wanted to jump on here and share this information. Make sure that you subscribe below and find out even more about education. I'll be talking about, I might talk about ministry at times, just different things in life, fun outings, all of that. But it's just a way to, this is a channel to discuss real life issues, real life things, okay? And definitely being able to infuse hope into all of this. So let me know in the comments what you think. Have you ever, do you know someone who's had a fibroid? Have you dealt with this before? Just let me know what your thoughts are. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, so just wanted to jump on here and share that. Stay tuned for more videos about real life things. This is the channel for it. Again, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you soon. Bye.